Hello children, welcome to Narayana Live Classes. Today we are going to discuss the assignment key for the topic Making of Independent India's Constitution, and here we have the subtopic Federalism. From the page it has been taken from 224 to 226 for the class 10th standard. Coming to the first question, as it is lengthy I am pronouncing the question children. Can you point out the main difference between Indian federalism and American federalism? I repeat the question. Can you find or can you point out the main differences between Indian federalism and American federalism? So coming to the first one, Indian federalism. In India we have about single citizenship, we have about the single citizenship, and next one is about single judiciary, and we have about uniformity in fundamental laws, uniformity in fundamental laws. And coming to the fourth one, common all India service examinations or common all India service. Whereas if you go through about American federalism, in American federalism it is quite opposite to the Indian. Here in India we have about single citizenship, where in America it have about dual citizenship, single judiciary, dual judiciary. And coming to the next one, uniformity in fundamental laws will be taken in Indian federalism, but here the uniformity is not at all, duality in fundamental laws. Duality in fundamental laws. And the last one is about common all India services. Here duality of services. It is comes under duality services. Yeah. Clear children? I repeat the answer. The differences between the Indian federalism and the American federalism. Here is about single citizenship in India, whereas dual citizenship in America. Single judiciary, dual judiciary. Uniformity in fundamental laws, duality in fundamental laws, and the last one is about common all India service examinations, but here duality in service examinations or services. Duality services will be taken. Clear children? We are moving to the next question. Coming to the second question children. Are all officials of a state from the states, are all officials of a state from the state civil services? I repeat the question children. Are all officials of a state are from the state civil services? Yes. Coming to the clarification regarding about this, civil service examinations will be conducted by the central government. In the sense, the majority of the civil service officials are taken from the central government, and state government is completely individual to the central. So the answer is no. All officials of a state from state civil services. Why? Here we have the explanation children. The first one is about for appointment to some key positions or key posts, the central government is going to conduct an examination. From there they are going to take. So like recruited into all India service basis with common qualification and uniform scale of pay. Uniform scale of pay will be different. Let's have a clarity. In a district we have a collector and joint collector or deputy collector. Here children, the collector has been directly taken from central government. Collector has been appointed by the central government, whereas the joint or the subordinate of the collectors have been taken from the state level itself. State level. So here we can compare the differences. The collector is from the central level, but whereas the subordinate of the collector is from the state level. That is the reason not all officials are from the state civil examinations or state civil services. Clear children? We are moving to the third question now. Coming to the third question. What are the great codes of civil and criminal laws? What are the great codes of civil and criminal laws? Before going to the answer children, let's have a glance regarding about the civil and criminal. In earlier classes, either in 8th standard or 7th standard, we have been gone through, we learned about civil and criminal cases. The things which are completely related to the property and the family personal affairs like divorce and each and everything comes under civil. Whereas if a person are being hit by other person, if a person injured by other person, clear, then it considered as a criminal case. So coming to the answer, what are all the codes? Here we have the codes like the first one, civil procedure. First one is about the civil procedure code. Second one is about criminal procedure code. Coming to the third one children. The third one is about penal code. The fourth one, Evidence Act. Coming to the fifth one, the Transfer of Property Act. Transfer of Property Act. Coming to the sixth one, the laws of marriage. And coming to the seventh one, divorce and inheritance. Clear children? So these are all the penal codes, these are all the codes for the civil and the criminal laws. The first one is about civil procedure code, criminal procedure code, penal code, evidence act, transfer of property act, laws of marriage, and divorce and inheritance. These are all the codes where we have. Clear children? I hope you understood the answers. Have a nice day. Thank you.